The hell are you supposed to be? The hell are you supposed to be?
Oh my god.
I'm vengeance.
Hi Vortex. Where have you been? What's up, guys? AW Air Warrior, man. Episode 37 of Let's Talk Pop tonight. This is where I talk about weekly entertainment news. Subjects twice a week. Yeah, this is Wednesday. I haven't done a Wednesday Let's Talk show in, weeks. But I'm doing one tonight because I've got nothing planned later until 8 o'clock. So I could do a show tonight. And yeah. So if you're new here, subscribe if you like entertainment. Looking for milk? Okay. Go find the milk. But if you're new here, subscribe. If also do me a favor, smash that thumbs up button, like that button down below, and share this out all your social media platforms, or tell your family, friends, colleagues, the whole world about this channel. And yeah, so episode 37. Let's talk pop. So I'll say this. I'll let you all know. Don't ask me if I saw Secret Invasion because the answer is I did not see the first episode yet. I plan to see it later tonight, the first episode. So I did not see the first episode of Secret Invasion. I will see it tonight around before I go to bed. I'll see Secret Invasion. So that's why there's no review up. There's no review up. I plan to do a review, a non-spoiler review. It'll be a video, not a stream, but it'll be a video. That'll probably be. It came out today, Vortex, but it'll probably be up tomorrow. If I see it tonight, I'm not making. If I watch it tonight, I'm not making a review video tonight. After I watch it, I'll be going to sleep. So I'll make it for tomorrow. And then Saturday, Let's Talk Pop episode. Saturday's episode will be a spoiler review for the first episode. Okay. Thank you. Do me a favor, like this video down below, please. Okay. So, all free to come on. If I invited you, you're all free to come on. Invitations are sent out. So come on if you want to. Because yeah. So yeah, come on. We're gonna talk about some stuff today. And I'll send it out to my. Oh, you're watching it? Okay, be right back. Okay. So we're gonna talk about the main subject, Kraven. And I think we're gonna talk about also the Nintendo Direct that went up early this morning where I am. We're gonna review it. I came in a little bit late watching it, because I didn't get up right at 10. I got up at 10:15. I knew about it. I didn't forget. I just didn't get up on time. What else did I put in here? The fall of DC. We're going to talk about DC, where it's heading right now. Okay? And Also, we're going to talk about Comic-Con. Marvel Studios, Universal, and HBO will not be appearing at San Diego Comic-Con this year. I've been telling you this, and DeGrassi's been telling you this. I think it's been obvious that it was very likely that we're not going to show up, and it's been confirmed. And don't listen to John Campia. It's not because Marvel's in a mess. It's because there's nothing. If they're going on strike with the actors, there's nothing to promote. What's the point? What's the point? What's the point? What's the only thing they could? What's the point? And here, okay, that was a little. Hello, Blinded.
What's up?
I'm good. Sony hasn't announced they're out yet, but I'm pretty sure they'll be out. That's not
Yeah,
Anthony.
did Warner Brothers, besides HBO, did Warner Brothers announced if they're going to be out?
No, not yet. I mean, I think if HBO's out, I think it's pretty. I mean, it's pretty obvious that Warner Brothers is pulling out, right? Like,
yeah, I mean, like, what else are they gonna? I mean, they still haven't given us the Aquaman trailer.
That was probably the plan, maybe.
Yeah, I think they might just drop it around the time. They don't need a whole stage or everything.
I don't know if if they would do this. They might post I'm just saying, hot take. If they don't have Comic-Con, whatever, what if DC decides to do a little small DC fandom?
To be honest, based on the discussion that we had yesterday, I think it would be a terrible decision to do that.
Yeah.
Unless it has anything to do, maybe if it's like animation, or the stuff with the Batman, that's fine. I don't think James Gunn should say or do anything until the end of the year.
If they do a small DC fandom, nothing James Gunn stuff, just do like show the trailer for Aquaman and maybe something to Penguin and whatever, right. Or Joker or whatever. Like, it's not like the typical DC fandom that went for an hour or two, like back in the 2020, 2001. I mean, like a 30-minute one, maybe 30-minute presentation. That's it, something like that. Like, and Marvel, there's a chance Marvel could show some stuff, but it won't be a Comic-Con if you get D23 in time, because that's like if they do it back in September. But like, don't hold your breath. Don't hold your breath to do D23. I'm just saying, don't hold your breath.
No, I'm not holding my breath on any of this stuff. I think with the Flash, and I saw 30 minutes of Secret Invasion based on those things, and I don't completely hate the Flash. I think both.
Oh, you turned it off.
Yes, I turned it off. I thought it was boring. I don't know what they were doing when they made that show. I thought it was. I don't understand. And the matter of the fact also too is that AI generated opening sequence was bad timing. I
heard about it.
I understand the intention, but I don't think it was the right move. They should have not done that. And it looks like crap. It looks like honest to God crap. You could do a lot better in Mid-Journey than whatever that was.
Yeah, so I haven't seen it. I'll do a review on it tomorrow. It's non-spoiler, and I'll spoil the review Saturday. I'll give you my takes. Obviously, so be prepared for that. So Marvel is not appearing at this Comic-Con. Not all studios announced or not, but like obviously they're not going to.
Right.
And John Kappa made a video of Marvel Studios not appearing at Comic-Con because they're in a mess. No, that's not the reason.
Well. I think there's multiple reasons.
They're a mess, but that's not the main reason.
Yeah, that's not the main reason. Yeah, exactly.
And in that video, he doesn't explain why HBO is not being there, and why Universal's not being there. Like this guy knows what's going on, but John Cap. He knows what gets people talking.
Right.
right? He knows that Marvel stuff will get talking. Marvel DC stuff. He knows the audience. He knows. He knows. He knows what he's doing. He's not stupid. He's not.
Right. John Campia also too is fending off his legacy. He's trying to get, you know, it's not been good for John Campia these last couple of months. Let's be honest.
4 years, man. I mean, I'll say for last year.
He's getting mean to hell and back. Constant lies being spread about him, and he's also contributing to that. So
he also thinks that he was going to get into D23 after trashing Marvel and all that stuff for like a year. And I'm like, John Camp, of course they're not going to let you in. They don't want you to invite you. They don't want to invite you.
Yeah, they don't want you in.
For exposing, I know that's a Sony movie, but like for exposing the three Spider-Mans in the Daredevil stuff, like they won't want you in. Why would they want you in? Like they're going to be all nice? No, the studios just.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
It's not. Look. It depends on the movie. It's not.
I agree, Vortex. No. I agree with him. I think we got two really good superhero movies, but The Flash, in my opinion, was serviceable. It was a 5 out of 10, maybe lean toward a 6. And Secret Invasion, I think, is bottom of the barrel. I don't even think that's once this episode drops. People are gonna forget about this. The diehard delusional fans. I'm sorry, to say it like that, but I'm seeing people like that group saying, "Oh, this is better than Peacemaker. This is better than X, Y, and Z." I think that's absolutely insane to say that, but it's their opinion. I don't think the majority of people are going to agree with that. And by evidence, I don't think the show is going to do very well. That's one of my big predictions, is that this is probably going to be even lower viewed than Miss Marvel. Right.
Miss Marvel, the lowest one of the
yes,
Marvel
I think
shows?
as of right now, yes. But we don't have much data on it, right? Because of Disney and all these streaming services, they don't want to give data. So
they're embarrassed to show the.
Yeah, I don't know what they were thinking with Secret Invasion. I really don't. It could have been interesting, but it isn't, unfortunately.
But the grass, you traded like almost everything.
Yeah, I did not like it. I did not like that show. I think this was the first time in the MCU. Like, there are things I don't like about the MCU, right? Like, okay, I wasn't the biggest fan of Captain Marvel, but I would rather watch Captain Marvel than this. I would rather watch Ant-Man Quantumania than this. I'm sorry.
Oh,
that's how bad it was.
I'm doing good, Vortex. Thank you for asking. I'm glad you're doing well.
Yeah. What's up, Vortex?
Speaking of Marvel, that's not exactly MCU stuff. We're going to talk Kraven. And yes, I'll say there's some people really hate this trailer, and some people really like it. I've seen. But obviously, you know my thoughts on it. If you saw the thumbnail,
yeah,
you know my thoughts.
It's I don't know what they were thinking with that.
Look, the cast is not bad. Aaron Taylor Johnson, Russell Crowe. Okay, 2 really good actors. It's not that. It's just when they signed up for this, I don't know. Did they read the first script? Be like, does Aaron Taylor Johnson know anything know anything about Kraven? Like, this is not. He should. I mean, if I'm an actor,
I don't think he cares. I don't think he cares. If we're being honest, but he's not. He doesn't get all. I mean, he did get lead roles a lot of the times back then, but now
he should
kind of dried up for him.
He should care. I mean, if you're getting a major character, a major villain, especially like Kraven, how Kraven is, you should care. Right. You should care. You shouldn't change the whole opposite of the character. Like, you could change the villains' motives, how they look, how they talk from once in a while, but you can't really change what their total opposite. You can't do a total 180. That's my opinion.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because look at this trailer.
Well, they were. I mean, let's be honest. They were grasping at straws. It'd be hard to near impossible to adapt straight up Kraven to a solo movie without Spider-Man. So this is the best that they got, and they obviously the screenwriters don't give a shit. Like, let's be honest, they have magical lion blood, gives them superpowers.
Yes, so
sounds like satire. Sounds like something you would read in the Onion. I'm sorry.
We said this on George's stream. I think I said this. I think most of you agreed. If they're afraid of him going after animals, like in the comics, whatever, because of some animal right activists, whatever groups, then they should never make this movie at all. They should never do Kraven in a hero way.
Right.
They should in my opinion, they should never make this movie. Then, if they're afraid of that, they should never make this movie because this is a total different, and that's a total 180 character, and that's a total a way to act of what is there? A way to did that lion that bit him? Did they escape a lab at a zoo or something? What the heck? Like, I know it's a trailer, so we don't know the fact what happened to that lion really, because by the way, it does look stupid.
Right.
And then apparently that lion, whatever he got, was able. It made him able to communicate with wildlife, like some superpower.
I don't know what that was. Yeah, Land Aquaman is what I called it.
But with Aquaman, at least it makes sense, right?
I guess I don't know what this was about, man. I mean, will I watch this movie? Maybe out of curiosity. I mean, I want to see like how bad is it going to be, like, or if it actually has some good parts to it. And I like the thing is, like, with Morbius, I just didn't have any interest whatsoever in Morbius. But this just seems really weird to me. So I'm like, this looks terrible, but like I want to see it, and the way Morbius gets his powers, his abilities, actually kind of makes at least it makes sense compared to what we see in the trailer, though. I'll say that. Right. I'm seeing, yeah, man. Well, like seriously, like, and I put my thumbnail, Kraven from the Spider-Man 2, which ironically comes on the same day as the next Mario game. Thanks a lot, guys. We'll talk about that after this. We'll talk about Nintendo Direct. But it's so weird. Like, apparently the father's gonna be the bad guy. I think he has his brother. Right. Rhino's in it. Apparently, Rhino's not gonna be. Rhino is in it, right? He's not gonna be a suit. Apparently, I don't know what the. Yeah, it looks like it's like a mutated Rhino man. Just very weird. Money's Rhino been better than. Probably would have been better. For at this point, it's crazy that we're saying that. But yeah, probably would have been better. Yeah. I really don't know what they're doing at Sony. It's very weird. They're all over the place, but you know, at this rate, maybe I would take Sony. I can't believe I'm saying this, but like if Sony gives us into Across the Spider-Verse and we get 5 of these crappy villain movies, and one every so often an amazing movie like Across the Spider-Verse, then you know what, I don't really mind, because at this rate, I think that people are right. I think the comic book genre is not doing very well, and I don't think it's gonna. I don't think it's personally, even though I do love Marvel and DC. I don't know. If we get more of the Flashes and Secret Invasion, then Marvel and DC are done. I'm sorry. Yeah. It's just because the Flash, as much as people could like the Flash, I'm sorry, I don't know how you could put out that movie and be like, I said this yesterday. I don't understand how that movie was marketed, made. I'll never understand it. And look at the box office results. That's all I got to say. Another thing about Kraven, he did not have a Russian accent.
You know who got a Russian accent?
No.
Kraven, Anthony Taylor Johnson. He did not do a Russian accent in the trailer.
Well, Russell Crowe got a Russian accent, but he
doesn't.
Come on, how you got Russell Crowe, who's an amazing actor, doing a great Russian accent, but the actor Aaron Taylor Johnson cannot do it? Like, come on.
It's not too dissimilar to Pietro, man. It's East European. I mean, Russia's.
Well, his accent for Pietro was terrible.
Was amazing.
No, to me it was terrible. That was
I mean,
awful.
I say not amazing. I must say it was okay. It was average because of Joss Whedon. He just being playing with it.
I personally
You know
thought it
what?
was.
You know
It
what?
doesn't even sound like those people.
You know
If
what?
you if you
I guarantee there's two roles now: Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver. If it was now, it probably would have got a European actress.
and look at that. Like Elizabeth Olsen, she eventually dropped the accent. That's how you know it was bad. It was just a bad accent. They should have never done it to begin with.
She went to Marvel and's like, yeah, I can't. No, I just there's too. I can't keep doing this in every.
Yeah, it's way too much. It doesn't sound realistic. It sounds like just stop. Yeah.
In the game, Midnight Suns, the Scarlet Witch doesn't even have her accent in it.
Yeah, I mean,
it's hard for actors to do all the voices, but like it's just that they can't.
I think now, if they wanted to cast Scarlet Witch and Pietro, if they
probably should get someone from that region. That would have made more sense.
If it would have started now, if Joss Whedon never casted Elizabeth Olsen or they probably would have got somebody from there. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's what they really should have done. Because now you're seeing people like complain about that because like Scarlet Witch in the comics looks very different compared to Elizabeth Olsen.
Yeah, it does. I mean, I get it. I mean, it's been like she's been playing the character for like 10 years, almost 10 years.
Yeah, almost 10 years now. Yeah.
So like, that's Joss Whedon. He's the one who casted her.
Right.
So you know, it was up to her.
Apparently, Joss Whedon won Cyclops and Jane Grey.
Oh jeez, I remember the rumors that he was gonna do the Fantastic Four movie.
Oh man,
before he
that's a long time ago.
Before he got canceled.
Man, that would have been a disaster.
Oh my god.
I don't even know about that Fantastic Four movie anymore. All these movies, as of right now, they're under scrutiny. Like until otherwise. I don't care. I'm sorry. I just don't care.
We're gonna shoot next year. I was like, are you sure about that? Yeah, you moved you moved the dates to May, which May.
I'm wondering.
A lot of students make a lot of money.
Degrassi, it's Degrassi question for you. If your opinion, is Kevin Feige's on the seat hotter than it's ever been, possibly? Because I remember back seven. They wanted to I forgot who, but somebody wanted to fire Feige from MCU. The studios. Do you think it's possible that he's on the hot seat now? Yeah, like his seat is hotter than ever.
I don't think they'll. Unless Kevin Feige gives Marvel, box office performance like The Flash, then and like 5 in a row. Oh yeah, then I don't think it's gonna be bad.
If they have 5 Ant-Man movies,
another Quantumania happened.
No, not Ant-Man movies. The Flash. Oh, yeah, it has to be straight up. Yeah, The Flash's box office is really bad.
Yes.
There's no arguing about that. Yeah. Yeah, it's worse than Ant-Man.
Yeah, well, no, worse than Ant-Man.
Much worse than
Ant-Man. If you got Ant-Man as the number, I think it's the 5th higher movie this year, 6, whatever, I can't remember. Then that's terrible news.
If you have MCU movies that have like 500 million like in the next 2 or 3 years, that's not a good sign.
Yeah, then I could see them as like, well, Feige, you could go somewhere else, you could go to another rival studio, and that's it. Which I'm pretty sure the day that Feige leaves Marvel Studios, everybody's gonna call him in Hollywood.
Yeah. Right.
Even Warner Brothers back in 2017, I believe.
They wanted him.
If he wants to work, he may just go straight to retirement.
Dude has billions.
He's I see. He say he want, like, he's a big Star Trek fan, which I mean,
he might save Star Trek.
Offer him that job, then I think he would take it.
He might save Star Trek theatrical.
I feel like if eventually, if he keeps going with Marvel at this rate, probably within the next 10 years, he's probably going to retire.
They're going to reboot. They have to reboot.
It's Kevin Feige.
They're going to have to reboot.
I never seen pictures with his hat off. Is he bald?
Yeah, he's bald. He
can't pull all his
the last
hair
time
right
he had
now.
hair was like the first Avenger movie. That was the last time.
So he can't pull all his hair the way that
I like his signature style though, like with that hair. Like I like that. I think every CEO should do that. Like
you're right.
Like different merchandise for hat. I like that. Now the Kraven movie, I ain't gonna lie, that movie's gonna flop. I'm sorry, it is. There's too many horror movies coming out in October. So like, you got the Freddy movie, you got the Saw X, I believe, and then another horror movies on the between. So, I mean, the budget.
I mean, it might do. I want to see how much this movie does. I don't know the budget yet. We'll have to see.
Google says like 130 million. That's
130 million.
That's what it says on the website, which is like, I don't know. It looks
that
like
seems really expensive for that kind of movie.
I mean, plus I think this movie went into reshoots.
How much was Venom? Was Venom 130? That would be shocking. Hold on.
Nah,
Venom, check. The first one?
Yeah.
The first one?
I'm gonna check right now.
The second one. Talking about the second one?
Yeah.
I'll do both.
First one is
the first one is 110.
Million. Yeah, 110.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Yeah. It made a profit, made good money off it.
It made profit because people thought it was.
It's in that range then, right?
Because people thought the first Venom was an MCU, which that's.
Second one was 110. So they were both the same. They were both like in the same ball range. Like this was.
The only reason why Venom 2 only made money was because of the Tom Holland cameo at the end, and Sony leaked that shit. I was like, yeah, come
I'm just worried for Venom 3. I'm worried for Venom 3, man. I don't like the first time director doing Venom 3.
Is the writer directing? I was like, what the
hell?
Yeah,
it's the writer.
Are you telling me the writer? Okay, so she's writing the movie and directing.
She
First
got
movie is Venom 3. Do you
Paul,
know how rare that is?
You got rid of Andy because what? Because you cut his movie. You cut all the.
I don't think he wanted to come back, to be honest. Even I think it was just supposed to be a one and done.
Andy Serkis is one of those people like he likes to go from franchise to franchise.
No, he's a good visual effects. Like he's very good at mocap and like the way that he did.
He's actually good at other, not just that. He's actually a good all around actor.
Oh, he's very good. He was good. Yeah,
I think Golem was what got him noticed by the people, right? Golem got him noticed. Then
they call him the greatest mocap person of all time. That's his title. What people call him. Yeah, like, he's amazing. He's amazing doing mocap. If you wanted a guy to do mocap, get Andy Serkis. He would do it straight up. That's he knows how to do it. He played well with it.
My precious.
I'm sorry, but come on, Sony. Because remember in 2018 when Ryan Coogler said that he was gonna have Kraven in the movie, Marvel and Sony was working on a deal, and then say they couldn't, and Sony's like nope. Because they was
Kraven fit Black Panther. That wouldn't fit.
Another character for Kraven for them to use it in the first Black Panther movie. He said this recently, like I think it was last year when the Black Panther 2 came out. And so and then they couldn't. I'd rather Brian Coogler do Kraven than Sony. I'm sorry, that should have happened, but Sony's gonna do Sony.
Wait, Maxine is coming in October? There's no way.
I guarantee you. Hey George, what's up?
I mean, the VFX.
I thought that was coming out in like
next year.
If I ever
next year.
If I ever look at if a Marvel or DC ever give me a script, like this is hypothetical, they want me to play this major villain or hero, I'll be like, I read the comics. I seen the hero. They're not like that. I'll be like, I'll criticize them. I'll probably be very hard to deal with, because I like to be a little, I'm a little old school with new school. You know me that I'm both.
But
right?
Degrassi, do you know that it's coming in October because it says that it doesn't have a release date?
I mean, I'm pretty sure like horror movies doesn't even take that long to film.
And it says in April that it would be coming out at the end of 2024.
It doesn't have a date.
It doesn't have a date, but I mean, it could be if it comes out in October, that would be good for the studio. But I'd rather me personally, I'd rather have Brian Coogler did Kraven. Just the way that he handled Michael B. Jordan, that would have been great.
Well, I wanted them to do the original Spider-Man No Way Home with Kraven the Hunter. That was supposed to be the original idea.
John Watts. Yeah, because John Watts was teasing, and and then Sony keep pushing. It's like, hey, you got to do this. You got to do this. Okay, whatever, bro. I do it.
Right. Just I didn't.
Now you cannot do Kraven.
I still want to see that. Yeah.
Come on, Sony. Really?
Well, at this rate, they probably didn't know. It seems like Sony loves copying what they're doing in the video game, so I bet they'll wait, see what they do in the game, and then they'll just copy it. Because I'm sure it's gonna be better than whatever they're gonna come up with.
Let's go around the table here. Where's this gonna be more of a save Kraven? The video game Kraven or the movie Kraven?
The video game Kraven is gonna be
more comic accurate than the effing movie. Yo.
Well, he's gonna have a massive role in that game. So yeah.
George, what do you
think? He's gonna be like he's like the second villain in that game, I believe.
And I still have a theory that he's gonna be Venom. He's gonna be the one that's
I think there's
villain.
another villain. I think there's another villain. I think there's another big major villain. George, what's up, man? So we're talking Kraven. Right? You saw the trailer, George? I think you did.
What was that? What the hell was that trailer? I'm sorry for cursing.
Running out of ideas.
I curse all the time.
You know what? This is gonna be a garbage movie. They're making even the guy they once considered making a villain in a Tom Holland Spider-Man movie, a freaking hero. Are you kidding me? Like you're gonna make Rhino into some kind of monster that's gonna be like what the Sony versus Doomsday?
He's just a random guy.
Oh my lord!
Random Russian guy.
He's just a random guy that Kraven knows. Like
he's gonna get powers from lion's blood. Are you kidding me?
What's the Amazing Spider-Man? Amazon's. No one really know. They announced 2 projects. They haven't said much. The Silk project was announced so long ago. I mean,
and then Phil Miller said 3 weeks ago, it's on the hold because of the right. It's like, bitch, you announced that shit back in 2019. It's been almost 5 years, brother.
Exactly.
Like, come on.
Exactly.
Was it supposed to be Olivia Wilde? Supposed to work on something?
See that movie. That movie's
canceled. I'll tell you what. Now I think what's on. It's gonna be on cancel. It's gonna be canceled. It hasn't officially been canceled, but the Bad Bunny film, I think that's gonna be canceled.
Bro,
I don't know if they're gonna cancel it just yet. I think they'll put it. I think they're gonna put it on hiatus.
Yeah, they're gonna put it on hiatus.
Oh my
goodness.
The only reason why they won't cancel it, I think the reason why they won't cancel it is because they really want to try and see if Bad Bunny could be an action hero.
Box office hit, yeah.
Look at this. Nobody. Who the hell's really heard of Almerto? Like
he's only nobody. It doesn't matter.
Comics 2. It's only 2 books ever written of that mother.
Exactly. People.
It doesn't even matter at this rate. They just want to see if he can.
Sasha Banks was gonna be in as the side piece of the movie, like as one of the person, and then the guy who played who was in Black Lightning.
Tombstone.
Tombstone's gonna be in it. Right, yeah. He was gonna be Tombstone, right?
I was like, come on, yo, Sony, give it to Tom Holland. Why? Why do you hate Tom Holland? You love him, but you hate him. You do not want to see.
I think at this rate, you want to know why? I think Tom Holland right now, he's having some issues. He's having some severe issues. So I think that this is the reason why Spider-Man is still not
a big paycheck. Because like, I'll come back, give me.
I think right now he's having some type of career crisis. That's what I think is going on with Tom Holland.
I do think so too.
He's having the Henry Cavill fire his agent moment.
It's not even just that. I think he's coming to realize that just like all these actors, once you're a character, a well-known character, unfortunately you're typecast. And he's been typecast, and he's been getting a lot of crap roles, and I think that's affected him a lot. Because I heard some kind of depressing things about him. So, yeah.
I mean, the thing, I'll say he should. I mean, his girlfriend is Zendaya. Get Zendaya agent. Go with your girlfriend agent.
Her career is doing better than his.
Is doing like all these movies, like the trailer that dropped from Zendaya movie.
She's doing much better.
But she's lucky she's not. She wasn't a main hero, right? That's why she could do that.
Yeah, for sure. And yeah, I mean, a lot of people that come from Disney channels somehow become huge stars in Hollywood.
Yeah. Tom Holland, I wouldn't be surprised if Tom Holland comes back around and says maybe I'll do like 2 more. I think people wanted him to do another trilogy and then like an adult trilogy. That's too much for the guy.
No. I think he's gonna say, listen, I do 2 more movies. Miles will take over for me. I show up like how Iron Man did in the first movie. I show up. Right. I'm on vacation with MJ, and that's it. I'm done. Miles take over. As Spider-Man, I'm done with the character. Simple.
Because realistically, think about it, right? Like, what are they supposed to do after No Way Home? They could do the black suit. You could do that for maybe 1 movie.
How's he going to remember him?
And then you could do Venom in the next movie. But what are you going to do in the 3rd movie? You're going to do another Sinister Six? I don't think that's going to work.
Who is Sinister Six? I'm sorry, like
exactly,
yeah. Vulture's in another universe.
Morbius, Vulture, which like, excuse me.
I think Vulture's in the Venom universe. I think that's all the Venom.
Yeah, he is in the Venom universe. I think Vulture, Morbius, Kraven is gonna be in it. We know that for sure.
But the problem is they're all making them heroes. The Sinister Six are not heroes. That's. I think
I don't know about them being heroes exactly, because this movie they did describe Kraven as an anti-hero.
Yeah, but that's the problem.
And they were kind of running with it.
Venom is the anti-hero, but
I mean, here's the thing though. Here's the thing though. You could turn an anti-hero into a villain. I don't think that's that hard to do. I mean, like we had Punisher. Punisher was a Spider-Man villain, and now he's an anti-hero.
You saw Blind. You saw more. You didn't see Morbius.
No,
right?
I didn't see Morbius.
There's no way that how they portrayed Morbius is gonna be an anti-hero. There's no way. Or
well, he would just become a villain.
I'd much rather have Morbius and show up in a Blade movie than Sony ever.
That would make more sense. Yeah,
that would make more sense to do.
Listen, even Jared Leto was making. I was like, a couple years ago, even Jared Leto or the producers of the Morbius movie say, well, we'll see if that ever happened between Morbius and Blade. I was like, that's never happened. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's never gonna happen.
We only got Blade the MCU for like after credit scene. We said one line.
Yeah, because Mahershala Ali probably got paid like $3 million to do that. But like,
yeah. Are you sure about that or something like that?
At this rate, the way everything is going, oh boy, I don't know.
Also, it's Mahershala Ali for it's like, bro, you went to Kevin Feige office, which it's like, yeah, I want to do Blade, and Feige didn't even have no plans for Blade.
Yeah, bro. He had no plans.
He had no plans. Like, yeah. After Luke Cage, after his character died.
All of a sudden, a bunch of vampires showed up.
I want to do Blade. Let me talk to Kevin Feige. It's okay.
They should have never done Blade. That's what they shouldn't have. If they had no interest in Blade, which definitely sucks, which I'm not surprised. Yeah. I am not surprised that they had no interest in Blade. We haven't even gotten a Blade comic.
Did you hear about the rumor?
They keep canceling Blade comics. What's going on at Marvel Comics?
Blade doesn't. His comics does not sell at all.
Did you hear the rumor?
He doesn't even really have comics, if we're being honest. He doesn't.
Bro, he doesn't. Bro, his last movie was what? 18 years ago? 19?
What was it?
Blade 3? Like,
when was that?
Yeah, it was 2003.
2003, really?
When was Jessica Biel? I think it was 2003.
Yeah, like whatever. Like, it's been a long time, bro. The character, like
2004. Oh yeah, you're close.
That's a long time. Like,
did you hear about the rumor about Mephisto? The rumor about Mephisto, Marvel's gonna make him inspired, kind of like Tom Ellis as Lucifer. Where he's gonna wear
I could see that for sure. I mean,
but that's not Mephisto. I mean,
they have to work around that because of China. Because they hate the devil.
At this rate,
he's not Lucifer though.
I don't even think Marvel should care about China. If Marvel's still caring about China, they're not seeing the writing on the wall.
No. The only movies that are going to China are the Avengers movies. That's it. Those are the only two movies that are going to China. Other than that's it. At this rate,
I want to see how those Avengers movies do, because I'm telling you, if they don't match, and I know there's a high expectation, like if it doesn't match at least Age of Ultron, they got some serious issues.
Oh no,
they're gonna have some serious issues.
It has to be better than Age of Ultron, not better.
800 million, 900 million, because like
what?
Anything below 900 million, that's bad news.
Made a billion like in 10 days.
Right. Yeah. So how many films did DC announce? So
DC announced too many films. That's what they should never announce any film.
Wait, James Gunn or the previous?
James Gunn. As of right now, James Gunn. And I said this one back in January when he said that.
Right? Like 10.
Was it 10 TV shows and shows?
But that was apparently
movies.
Of it. It wasn't all of it. It was just some.
It wasn't all of it. Why even announce it at this rate? Like, why did he do that? Who was that really for?
Zaslav, his buddy's like, yeah, you gotta announce it. I'm your boss. You gotta announce it.
If David Zaslav wanted that, he promised everybody. Why did he promise to everybody? That's the thing I don't understand. I'm just like, every time, like now I'm seeing all the decisions. Like James Gunn is the person. I'm sorry. Listen, you can like The Flash. I don't have a problem with that. But he's a studio executive, and he's called The Flash the best comic book movie ever.
Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry. What the hell? Him and David Zaslav, they both said that. Jackson. What are you guys doing? I'm sorry. What? Why would you say that? Why would you say that? I'm always going to hold that against them. They called The Flash the greatest comic book movie ever. What the hell, man?
You know David Zaslav is in more hot water with the TCM thing that came out.
Yes, I just been seeing that.
Like, he is becoming the most hated in Hollywood.
Come on, bro.
At this rate, you know what's going to happen? I don't think James Gunn is even going to get even half of his slate done before Warner Brothers is sold off again.
Oh, it's going to be a 5-year plan. It's going to be a 5-year plan. That's it.
It's going to be more like a 2-year plan because I can see 2025 WB David Zaslav goes forget it, and he runs to NBC or runs to Comcast, and sells it off. Once people put that out there, I'm like, that's probably what's going to happen.
It's over. Once he sold that company, he's gonna get less money from that piece of shit company, anyways.
See, this is what happens.
He still hasn't merged
less money from it.
Why haven't they merged HBO Max or Max with Discovery and the other apps that Warner Bros. have?
Isn't that together, the Max app?
No, isn't it not? I'm not from the States, but I was reading people who were saying that it's not merged.
Oh,
they haven't merged it.
Max has like Discovery stuff, but Discovery Plus is still its own service.
It's still its own thing, right? Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ! What a dumb.
It's basically like Max is basically like it's still HBO Max, but with just Discovery stuff, and it's and just the menu wise, it's a bit
like why were you even your first thought of running a company? Let me take off the HBO name. Are you stupid? It's been around.
Well, they should have changed.
It's been around for the last 3 decades. Why will you change it?
I think they didn't want to diminish the brand. I think that's why. But they should just replace it with Warner Max. Warner Max. I think that would have just.
Everybody's Discovery. That's what everybody's been saying.
Yeah, they should have just called it Warner Max. It makes sense. People already know the Max part of it. Warner Max includes all the brands. I don't know why Max just sounds generic. It sounds not interesting. It's not a brand. I don't know what that is. Max.
It's funny if you just like take the word peacock and it just word cock.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, like what the hell? Like peacock is confusing, but at least it's peacock, whatever. Okay, it's got the colors of the NBC logo. Okay, fine, whatever. Right, but like Max, like what is it? What is a Max? I don't know.
It got the John Wick show coming out later this year, which
that
looked like low budget.
It's got Mel Gibson in that show.
Yeah, and then they even got the girl from Supergirl. I forgot her name.
The actress? Oh, I didn't know that.
Sasha Calle?
That played like Luthor's daughter in the show. I forgot.
Oh, okay. No, he's talking about the TV show.
Yeah, so like at Peacock, it's still profitable.
No.
And they got Twisted Metal, which looks like ass.
Oh, jeez, that
looks like straight up ass.
Like, so, come on, PlayStation, really? Why would you out of all the streaming service, you give it to Peacock?
Did any of the people who made that show? Did they play the game?
Nope.
What the hell were they smoking making that? Terrible.
I think I play like the. What about the Aaron?
I think the guy who's playing what's the clown like?
Wasn't it Will Arnett?
Yeah, he's doing the.
No, voice. But the guy that's
the
stunt. The guy he does the voice,
right.
but not the actual.
That's why the voice just sounds so disembodied. It doesn't sound like.
Yeah, the guy who's doing the clown, like as the body double, whatever. I think he probably played the game. I know he's a gamer, so he probably played the game.
But he has no creative control over the show, right? Like it shows.
No,
that whole scene was terrible. Oh my god, why did they put out that scene? And they did that at the beginning of that too.
I think Mackey's been a lot of bad stuff. If you really notice his career, like he has not been a lot of good stuff. And that's why
Captain America 4 is gonna be terrible. Keep telling everybody.
That Netflix movie with David Harbour was not good. Like I'm gonna say this. I think his 2 best movies are obviously outside the MCU. The one with Matt Damon and Emily Blunt, Barrel.
Oh yeah,
that was a good movie. And I think We Are Marshall. We Are Marshall is one of the best sports movies out there.
Also, an A minus.
3-2. Thank you. Yeah. I think he probably played. I think he might have played Twisted Metal because I think
Samoa Joe.
Yeah, he's a gamer.
Well, first off, that scene was fire. What the hell are you talking about, Blind?
That's garbage, man. If you think that scene was good, good lord,
I'm not the only one. We watched it on a stream.
Oh my god, that scene was so bad. I thought
it was funny. Everybody was laughing. Everybody loved it.
Man, entertainment has sunk low. Damn, man, you guys were laughing at that. Unbelievable. I don't know. I don't know
when he's singing, and then Anthony Mackie started singing with him.
Oh god, I immediately turned that off when I saw that. It wasn't funny. I was like, "What is this?" It was confusing.
We're not all a big film school. Some of us are just regular blue collar.
It doesn't even have to be. It's your opinion, but I thought it was garbage. It was complete garbage. I turned it off immediately.
Well, a lot of people thought it was good, is what I'm saying.
See, like, I think my only issue...
I think that's a small minority of people.
My only concern with Twisted Metal is that, like, how high... What's the budget of this thing? This is on Peacock. And
it's cheap. It's super cheap.
Like, when it comes to Peacock, like, when you're putting on Peacock, like, from what I've seen from their programming, a lot of them don't really have that much of a budget, even though, like, you got...
Probably like $3 million budget.
Well, first off, I want to know why did they pick Twisted Metal out of Twisted Metal hasn't even gotten a game.
They don't care.
What would they? I really don't understand.
A cheap IP,
I don't know.
PlayStation doesn't even care about it.
It's Comcast.
They haven't even like. When are they going to announce the Twisted Metal game? Like that would have been at least.
That one in like what 11 years ago.
Twisted Metal's dead because David Jaffe's off of it.
Yeah.
No, they're making another Twisted Metal game. They just haven't announced it. No, they are.
Man, that show's gonna. I mean, bro, that show's gonna get canceled the first season.
Hell no, it ain't. You guys are such haters on this panel. The show looks fire. It's gonna be great.
Nothing.
I can't watch.
Besides you guys laugh. I guess if I finger paint with shit on the wall and I start laughing, I guess it's good. Right? It's good, right? Because I laugh.
It could be. I have to see it first.
There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff that is funny and entertaining. That's great, but that was not it. That was repulsive. I'm sorry, man. That was what in the world was that? I can't say it enough times. Oh my god.
That show's not like if it
a lot of the stuff is.
I'll be surprised if it does very good. If it does very good views on Peacock, that show.
Well, it's got 1.3 million views on the Peacock YouTube channel.
This is Anthony Mackie. That's the reason why.
Oh god.
What I'm wondering is like, I wonder what the God of War show is gonna look like because that's on Amazon.
Oh my god, fuck that shit.
I hope that.
Like they skip it. Why not do the first game, the second game, the third
and
one?
Horizon
show. You know why, Anthony, though. You know why.
Well, let's do the 2018 one.
Because it's woke.
Because it has an easier way of adapting it. Mm-hmm. They could just take the game.
Nah, it's because there's more minorities in the new one. That's what it is.
Bro,
what minorities are in the new one?
I guarantee you're not going to see flashbacks in the first season.
People said the second game was quote unquote woke. I don't know what wokeness was in the first game.
It's all woke. He's a cuck. That's not even his kid. It's all
it is his kid.
It is his kid.
It is.
But I don't know what they'll just copy what they did with the last one.
But it isn't his. Hold on, it isn't his kid because they reveal in the second game who he is.
It is it's his kid.
How could he be Loki and his kid?
Because his mom is in the mythology is the one who gives birth to Loki. That's why.
It's not exactly that word for word from.
It's Kratos' son.
Nah, I think they're just lying. They're going to tell you in the third game that
there's no third game. Tony, what are you talking about?
There's going to be a third game.
There's not.
No, they said this.
No, they're not. This is why if you knew about God of War Ragnarok, you wouldn't say that there's being a third game being made.
They said they were going to make a third game.
The point of the second game.
They said this is a conclusion. They said this is a conclusion.
No, it's done. Yeah, they're going to continue probably with Atreus.
Yeah, which would be the third game. Would still be the God of War series.
You might be searching.
It's not.
Just because it's not called God of War 3. If it's called Atreus, fucking son of Kratos. It's still the God of War series, right? It's the next game in the series. Is that a better way of saying it?
2018.
It's not part of this. It's not a continuation of the story.
It's not part of the
Just
current
like how
saga.
the fourth game is not a continuation of.
It's a different saga. It's the end of a saga. This is pretty like that.
Also, they're making the John Wick directors are doing Ghost of Tsushima.
You're right.
That might actually be good. That actually might be good.
They say they're taking the time because we got to make this right, and we don't want to. We got to translate the game. First of all, just have the people that work on the game work on your movie. It's very simple.
Well, see, hell no, the people that work on the game suck.
Did you? Tony hasn't even played any of these games.
All right.
I played Twisted Metal. What are you talking about?
No. I'm talking about the Ghost.
Twisted Metal. You play Ghost of Tsushima?
No.
That was the guy. That game was hot.
That game's woke.
Oh my god!
It's from Sony, right?
He's trolling. He's just.
I know he's trolling. We all know
he's from Sony. We all know that Sony's woke. So why would I play?
Yeah, I mean sometimes it depends. I mean, I think I hope.
If I'm lying, I'm dying.
I'm surprised they haven't made a Call of Duty.
I bet you.
I think they were trying to make a Call of Duty movie, but it just
where's the Metal Solid movie from Oscar Isaac?
I don't know what's happening with that movie. That's really strange.
It's been 4 years.
I forgot that movie was going to be a thing until you brought it up.
Yeah, the guy who did Skull Island.
Yeah, Skull Island.
Oh, you know.
Now he's doing the next movie.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Anthony. Since you said they should they make a Call of Duty movie. I know because I watched Extraction 2. You should get the dude.
Yeah, the guy Sam. Yep.
Sam Hargrave.
Mm-hmm.
That action was dope. That was a good movie.
The first 20 minutes of Extraction, I was like, holy shit.
Is the story better than the first one? That was my big gripe with the first one.
I think it's a little better. Like it does kind of deep into the character like a little bit.
If it's just fine, then that's okay. Because the first one was just really bad or distracted.
The action.
Oh my god!
Amazing.
Right.
You know what they should do if they do a Call of Duty movie?
What?
I agree with Anthony. They should have a Call of Duty movie, and they should bring back Kevin Spacey to.
Oh my god!
Oh god!
Kevin Spacey was in one Call of Duty game,
and he did a great job. He did a bang-up job.
I mean, they recycle Call of Duty every year, so.
Wasn't Megan Fox did a commercial for a Call of Duty game like 1 year?
Yeah.
Megan Fox.
There's a lot of actors.
Call of Duty movie.
Megan Fox doesn't really do much these days.
Chris Evans was in a Call of Duty commercial.
Only if the Halo movie that would have happened with Fox with Neo when
Megan Fox was supposed to be in Halo.
No. It was gonna be a Halo movie. On Fox Century. Yeah, back in the day.
Oh. Okay.
And then I forgot the guy who runs Sony. Tom Rothman. Was like, nope, it's too expensive. I was like, come on, bro.
That's classic Tom Rothman. Just ask Degrassi.
Ain't he like the same guy that spent? When did that take place? Because I know they were making
that was when he was under Fox. You said, right?
Yeah, that was the one under Fox, and they made. Yeah. And they were gonna make 10 spin-offs of the X-Men. At that point.
He was notorious for running Fox into the ground. Yeah, Some say he's the reason why.
And that's the reason why Fox became bankrupt because.
Real quick, because I didn't catch the beginning of the show. Did you guys talk about Kraven already and how awesome?
We all said it was bad. So.
Oh my god, you guys! The trailer was fire.
Oh, come on!
What?
Dude, I'm excited for Kraven.
That's not Kraven.
Be honest.
Kraven, bro.
No,
why are you excited? Let's see.
Let's
go the benefit.
Oh my god!
Why is it badass? Why is it badass?
He's out there hunting people, cutting people up. It's fucking badass shit.
Peter Jackson was supposed to make a Halo movie. Yeah, that was actually pretty good.
I hate Tom, bro. I hate that. Oh my god.
I think you guys are hating things too much. You don't know how to love things.
I love hating on things. It's very.
Hey, Tony, love is for the blind. Hate is for the non-blind.
No man.
I thought the Kraven trailer was okay, but I wasn't like did he get his did he got his powers from a radioactive?
It just sounds like satire. Like if they took out that scene from the trailer, maybe it would have just been okay. But it just sounds so ridiculous. It's just like, come on, are you serious?
I don't think he has powers. I think he gets like a connection to the animals.
See, well, because
that so he can now mentally talk to them.
No, he didn't mentally talk to them. He trained them.
He was talking to them in the trailer. They mentioned that in the trailer.
Well, I mean, you talk to your dog. It doesn't mean the dog's like understands you, right?
He bites like I don't know.
That wasn't what it was implied in the trailer, Tony.
I think you're reading too much into it.
I think from what I heard,
it was ridiculous, man.
It looked great. It looked fantastic. The rhino at the end.
We already know you have questions.
Listen. I'm imagining this rhino design in my head, and I'm terrified of what it's going to be.
I have a feeling that the rhino scene is going to be like one of the most Sony things ever.
It's going to be like the Ninja Turtle from 20.
Listen,
millions in it too.
Listen, if we all thought Doomsday from Batman vs Superman looked horrible, I have a feeling this is going to make that look like fantastic.
Imagine if he looks like Doomsday with the horns.
Oh my
God. I'm all for it.
Hell no.
Real quick, because I'm gonna take off. But real quick, I want to let this be known. My prediction for Kraven.
Oh man.
Flop.
I don't care about flop or not flopping. Here's my prediction.
Mm-hmm.
After Kraven kills Russell Crowe, his father.
Yeah, it's the father. He plays the father.
We're gonna find out that it wasn't the father doing all the bad stuff. It was actually the brother. Using his chameleon ability.
Chameleon.
Yeah, you're probably right about that.
In the trailer, I forgot about.
And then they're gonna set him up to being the villain of the second movie.
Yeah.
Well, that's if there will ever be a second movie.
Yeah.
Okay, what is your box office predictions, Tony? Since you're so pumped for this film movie.
What did The Flash do?
55.
It's going to have a 90 mil open.
You know there's other horror movies.
No way.
October, right?
If it makes more than The Flash, yeah.
That's more than Venom.
It's going to make
There's
more
no way. That's insane.
Wow.
There's no way it's making more than Venom.
You think it's going to make 500 million like Venom 2?
Yeah, easily. The movie, the trailer looks dope.
I think it's going to make on par of what Shazam did. I think that's pretty decent.
If Tom Holland was
Shazam too.
Yeah, it will make 500 million, but he's not.
The Flash right now is tracking of the first Shazam.
Don't get me started on the Porzingis thing.
What the hell is Porzingis?
Basketball.
I was like, what the fuck is a Porzingis?
I still don't know how the Celtics. No, I'm not even gonna.
All right, with that said, I'm out of here, gentlemen.
Because
have a good day. Stop hating things. Start to love things. Love things.
You sound like a certain.
I love to hate. Is that okay?
I love to. We love to hate. We love to hate.
And also, which one of you guys is buying the John Campea show? I heard there's a lot of people.
Oh man, I think Aaron said. Aaron said.
How much is
I'll
it
buy
worth?
it.
I don't know, but he said a lot of people are bidding on him. They're fighting over him.
Well, of course he's fighting over
John
Campea.
Is Grace Randolph in the morning?
No, probably not. I think Geeks and Gamers should buy John Campea show.
When did John Campea say he was on sale?
There's a clip on John Campea Exposed where he's talking about he's like, there's a bidding war for me. There's been a bidding war. He's like, there's some behind the scene things. He's like, it started off bad, but now there's a bidding war for me. So he's implying he's either selling the show or selling himself.
He's losing money like crazy, man.
Spotify's gonna.
I mean, John Campea thinks he's a playboy dude because he's always got his robe on in his thumbnails.
Oh my god.
He's a sexy man. Don't be hating.
Oh my god.
I'm very at it.
When he pulls out the mighty camper.
The mighty camp. If you look at Toby's dick.
The Campea pants.
All right, gentlemen. Take it easy. Stop hating. Love everything. Kraven looks awesome. Twisted Metal is going to be dope.
Man.
All right.
Let me guess. You're also going to say Secret Invasion looks dope too?
I haven't seen it yet, but the trailers looked all right.
Okay, then. Oh, man.
I think people complaining about the AI.
You just hate everything, don't you, Blinded?
I hate everything.
Ever since you graduated, you started just hating everything.
Turn off Secret Invasion.
Do you have a little like beret on, like one of those like French directors? You're like, this is a terrible TV show.
And a scarf.
And a scarf, yeah. With the
little, like, Mark's just crazy of criticism.
He's got the cigarette on the long stick. It's like
yeah, like a super long stick.
Yeah.
Super long.
Not really. I'm out.
Take care.
I'm gonna have to make an edit.
I see people online. I saw people complaining about. I haven't watched the show. I'll probably watch it later tonight.
I just want to see someone who likes the show and like explain to me why they like it, because I don't understand it.
You know what? Like it almost at the end of the episode, I was almost getting sleepy. I was debating if I should come on or not.
Oh, you saw it, George?
I was watching it right before I came on, and I was like,
people just calling like.
I turned it off. It was almost done. The best part, the quote unquote best part, is the ending. But
don't source me, but I heard Soups did not like it.
No, he liked it, but like he didn't like the AI.
Did he like it? Oh. Yeah, he didn't like the AI. The AI thing looks.
Of course, you like
that. But that was the director.
You get it. I understand why they did it.
Yeah, I understand too. Yeah.
But it looks terrible. It's like you could have done it. You could have done it a little bit better, if it was supposed to like. I don't.
So how will you do that? But how will you do the hand drawing, like the art?
Well, I'm not. I just think it doesn't look good, even for what the AI put out. You can. There's a lot of better results, right? And I get it. They wanted to make it look noticeable that it was part of an AI, but it's also just. I don't know. It just doesn't. It doesn't feel right. They should have thought twice about doing that.
Yeah,
listen. The director even said what was like when their intro is like, yeah, I'm the one who picked the intro and stuff.
Right.
Oh, I think from what I've seen, like I've, because I haven't seen the show yet, but when I first woke up and I just looked on the notification on Twitter, they were talking about like, yeah, that intro has AI art, and people were losing their shit over it, and I mean. I don't really give that much of a shit, to be honest with you, because it's not like a deal breaker. I mean, it doesn't affect the show.
It's not going to ruin your entertainment value, but I think people were like, we're in the middle of a strike, and this is being argued about AIs, right? So, like the use of AI.
Yeah, writing AI movies. I don't know if artwork is.
Well, I think all of it encompasses it, right? Should AI actually make art?
But AI cannot really. If you really think of AI, cannot really write a movie or TV
show. No. People been testing it. No. Like I see people testing it with writing movies. It's literally just dog crap. Like,
but it's going to get to a point where it's going to get better, right?
Yeah, eventually in the future, for sure.
If AI is able to write a TV show or a movie, watch out because they'll take over the role. Ultron's going to be real.
That is true, Degrassi. Spider-Verse did use AI,
but it was a different. Yeah, but here's a
different technology of AI.
This is the thing, right? I don't necessarily have a problem with the use of AI, right?
I really don't.
But there's a completely different. There's a difference of how you use it, right? In Spider-Verse, the difference was they already had artwork made and they fed it to the AI. So it was actually an AI that they curated.
From Miles, yeah.
Right. Yep. While the In Secret Invasion one is not a curated. That is actually what Midjourney does, which is it just searches the internet for images and comes up with something on its own. Right. That's the problem with AI, is the fact that it's essentially taking ideas from other things and combining it, instead of it actually being curated and feeding it your own work.
See, like the thing is, when I use AI, because I use like ChatGPT, I only use it to just kind of flesh out ideas of like, because I have ideas that could be worthy for like movies or TV shows or whatever, but I don't use it to write a script. I tried doing that, and that shit is ass. Like,
it is terrible.
It is terrible. Like, the future will get better.
The way they write dialogue, the way they just have the scene play out, it is corny, cringy as hell.
You go ask them, write a Superman movie. It will be terrible.
It's gonna be the most generic shit. It's like you're not expecting. It's like, I want to write a Batman script. Don't expect it to make it be like a Nolan or Matt Reeves type shit. You're not.
I'm pretty sure Andy is gonna use AI to make his Batman.
You can try to prompt it like, okay, write me a Batman movie like Matt Reeves or Nolan. It's not gonna work in your favor.
It's not gonna work.
Right. No, I get your point, Degrassi, that no one's mentioning it in reference to Spider-Verse, but I just think that this is more of the problem that people are putting out, and the technology. The thing is, I don't, like I said, I don't have an inherent problem with AI. I think the problem is like, how do we use it though, right? It's still like very new, and it can. It's like, well, how do we use this new technology, right?
Mm-hmm.
And how do we put it in places where, yes, it's not going to take someone's job eventually down the road? I think that is, especially in creative work.
I don't think it's going to take.
When I watched the clip on the internet, I was like,
okay, it could. That's we shouldn't say it couldn't or it wouldn't.
Well, I'm not saying like, I mean, like I kind of see like people were kind of freaking out, like it's a panic, like it's a satanic panic or something.
Oh, it's over. Marvel Studios is gonna use it in every show, bro. Have you watched the last 7 shows? It's literally hand drawn by people. Since the first WandaVision, hand drawn. Falcon and Winter Soldier, hand drawn.
Is that Doomcock?
Like, come on, bro.
Did Doomcock say that?
Probably you will if you make a video about it. Like, bro, like it's like if you watch the Marvel Studio show, all the intros is all hand drawn. Everyone, they only use it one time, and for this show, it's panicking. Like, come on.
Yeah, I don't remember.
But the thing is, even if it does look, it's just a shocking use of using it. I get the creative intent. It's just like it was jarring that it was like, oh shit, this is being talked about, this is being discussed, and here it is in this boring Marvel show.
I think it's like, okay, it's like, oh, all right. So like, okay, I mean the intro when I watch it first, and
also it looks ugly.
And it looks ugly, it looks terrible. I understand why the director wanted to try it for the show. I understand why he did say that.
I think they could have curated a little bit better because the images that you're seeing, you're like,
yeah,
I think it should.
Carlos, yeah.
I don't like it. I really don't like it. I understand why people are flaming it, to be honest.
Yeah, but I guarantee you the next show is not gonna have it because different creators use different stuff. One creator might gonna use the hand drawn. They're gonna have a storyboard artist to do the drawing for the intro. So like, people is gonna use different.
AI has been around for a long time.
Oh, been around for a long AI has always been a tool. I just don't understand.
It's just now that is the problem now.
The problem is, and I keep saying this, it's the fact that the way that AI is being used, I don't think is a great idea. You're sampling from other artists, and if someone could there's a lot of artists now who they're like, my work is now being duplicated via Midjourney, right? Where they're essentially just being like, there's a lot of distinct artists, right? And people have to do is type in that artist's name, a prompt of whatever they want, and then there you have it. It's their art. It actually doesn't even look like what is being depicted in Secret Invasion. It looks much better, right? So it's like you run the risk now of just eliminating now that artist, right? Because it's like, why do you have to pay that artist when you can literally make their work in seconds? That I think is a legitimate concern. Right, AI. The tool itself is not bad. It's the use of the tool and how it's being used.
No, if Marvel used it for every show, then yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah, that's totally different.
If they use it for one time for this show, then yeah, that's fine. It's like, yeah, go ahead.
Right.
Yeah.
But I think they're getting flamed because this is a big discussion point, and there's a lot of people who also now wonder, is there use of AIs that are not credited? Because obviously this is credited. Right,
but
we don't know if it's not
Method. Is the Method Studio, whatever it was, Method something.
Right, they're an actual VFX studio, right? So
a VFX studio user, yep.
Right. So, but it's like if there are uses where writing, like we don't know, we haven't, there's no public acknowledgement if a show right now is being used loosely with AI, right? A lot of people have theories, but who knows? Yeah. I just think like. It's going to damage some creators, and I don't think people should just be like, oh well, it's a new tool, just like the printing press. It's like, oh, but it's completely different from the printing press, right?
South Park recent episode was written by. I'm not surprised South Park is using AI at this point. That thing been around for a long time. It's not. I'm not even surprised about that.
Okay.
Oh, did they come out and say that? That's pretty shocking if they did use an AI.
If that's true, then I will not be surprised. I would not be surprised. So the South,
I think it's a winding road. It's a slippery slope. You go down the road. Who really knows now what you're opening the door to, right? We're talking about the technology we have now, but what about in a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years?
If in 3 or 4 years the AI get more advanced and they could start writing screenplays, then it's over. It's over.
I feel like some people, Black Mirror. You know what's hilarious? Black Mirror, the recent season. You should go watch that recent season because they talk a lot about AI, and it's very funny because they're taking shots at Netflix, and it's a Netflix show. I thought that was kind of funny.
Oh wow!
Yeah, especially the first episode.
Netflix knew that. They let them get away with it. They knew that.
Well, obviously, it's blatant. Just watch the first episode. Like their logos and the title.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. I only have half an hour left, and because I'm busy at 8, got something to want to talk about. It's not film or TV related. I think it's something Blind really wants to talk about. I know you're into this.
Definitely better than all of the stuff we talked before.
Yes. We're going to talk to Nintendo Direct review. We're going to review it. I came in late watching it because I was not up at 10 a.m. So I got up at 10:15.
That's way too early.
I know. But
at least you weren't up at 8 streaming.
No, man. George.
Sorry.
It's okay, man. As long as it's vague, it's okay.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, check the messages.
I just seen. It's okay.
Okay. Yeah. So Nintendo Direct was. I think this was a great Direct. It's from Mario, bunch of Mario stuff, Pokemon, Pikmin. Where do you want to go? I could go anywhere. Let's start with you, Blinded, since
this was all the things that were rumored. They were true. I was very happy. Usually with these types of shows, there's all these high expectations, but Nintendo did not disappoint. The new 2D Mario, Super Mario Bros. Wonder, looks fantastic. Finally getting a new 2D Mario game that isn't the new Super Mario
Spider-Man.
Bros. I can't believe it's coming out the same day as Spider-Man.
Are you gonna get both on the same day?
Yeah, I'll get both on the same day. I don't know if I'll play it because
I'll play Spider-Man.
When September comes, it's going to be even more hectic.
Yeah.
So, just like in terms of life, but if Pikmin, another thing that was rumored was they're going to port Pikmin 1 and 2, which was cool. I love Pikmin 2, so I want to play that game again. And they showed a bit of Pikmin 4, which I know a lot of people don't like Pikmin, they don't care about, but they definitely improved a lot on Pikmin 4, so compared to 3. So I'm very excited about that. And then we also got 2 other announcements from Mario. They announced that they're going to do a remaster of Luigi's Mansion 2, which is a game I never played on the 3DS. Yeah. So, and I like the Luigi's Mansion 3. Great game. Top Switch game. Highly recommend it. Very fun. And they're also doing a new Princess Peach game, which they didn't tell us the title of it. They just gave us a little sneak peek. I have no clue. The gameplay was kind of vague. I thought that was a 2D Mario game, but it wasn't. So I don't know what the gameplay is going to be like. If it's going to be like Super Princess Peach. That was a game on the DS. A super obscure game. I don't even think that sold well. So we'll see about that. And then they also announced probably the biggest news was Super Mario RPG remake, which is a game that has not been ported in 26 years, I think they said. This was stuck on the Super Nintendo.
God damn.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I was stuck on the Super Nintendo. The rights were split between Nintendo and Squaresoft at the time because they didn't merge yet.
Squaresoft.
Yeah, Squaresoft, right? So
you get it.
Yeah, so they finally did it. I don't know who's developing it. We were trying to figure it out because I had a feeling it was the developers of Link's Awakening, and they haven't made a game in 4 years. So yeah, I hope it's them or if it's not, at least we know that they're making something else. They could be making another Zelda remake, which would be pretty cool. And say that again.
A lot of people said they're going to announce the Switch too. Another console.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, I don't know. That's obviously not going to happen anytime soon.
I think
No.
the Switch 2 might get announced by the end of next year. They have to at this point.
End of next year, yeah, I think that's a good.
They have to. Like it been next year's about to be what, like 8 years?
It is 6 years.
Yeah,
6 years.
6 years. Yeah,
7 years of it. So if you announce it at the end of next year,
it's just the Switch has been so successful. We really need a new console.
All they have to do is just put the 1080p screen, better like maybe better storage, and just update the chip, and then be good. They'll be good. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, it's a no-brainer to us. I think the reason why they've been holding off is, Nintendo's very fickle and they're very weird, right? The Wii U was an absolute flop. The GameCube, even though I love the GameCube, I keep telling people the GameCube did not sell well. And they're very scared of doing direct sequels, right? They of their consoles, right? They would rather do some new gimmick. And who knows if a Switch 2, if that would be confusing to general audiences, which I know that sounds crazy, but that's what's happening,
the Switch
right?
Pro.
They could call it the Switch Pro, but then is it a Switch 2? Is it just like a PS4 Pro? Like, I think that's the issue with that.
But what spec? What chip are they gonna use for it?
What?
They could use
a 2013 chip.
What?
Or something.
The rumor was because they went with NVIDIA on this chip, the Tegra X1, which was like a 2015 chip. So people are thinking they would go with NVIDIA again, but a lot of console manufacturers use AMD for their chips. So we'll have to see. I think one of the most consistent rumor is that it might be on par with the Series S, which is pretty good, right? If it is coming out next year.
1080p with 1440. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Well, hopefully it does 4K because a lot of people have 4K screens.
If you dock it, it probably does 4K.
Yeah, that would make sense. I mean, we'll see. We'll have to see what they're willing to do, what they're willing to push, but it's coming soon. It's definitely coming soon. Because some of these games, sorry.
I'm surprised the Arkham games is come on the Switch. Not Origin.
That was surprising.
Origin was in the Wii U, but it's whatever.
Yeah, Origin is a game I don't know if they'll ever remake or not remake, but remaster. I don't know if they would do that.
It's never been remastered. It's the other three.
I wonder how much money they're gonna sell for the Arkham games. Cause like that.
Maybe let me go see. I didn't check. I assume it'd probably be like what, $50
for all three.
50,
that's not bad.
Like USD, maybe. Yeah, $50. It's not gonna be $50 here in Canada. That's for sure.
It probably will sell well.
Well, it's also too. People were pointing out that the Batman Arkham trilogy, it's actually not the Return to Arkham games. No, it's the old port of the Arkham Asylum in City, which I didn't know people had problems with. Arkham was telling me that he didn't like those versions. RJ and Meta were also pointing that out to me. I didn't know that. I played the Return to Arkham. I didn't really have a problem with it. But they were saying there was like visual differences that were jarring. So I don't remember Arkham Asylum on the 360 or the PS3.
And the most important question is any of these Nintendo games Degrassi interested in?
Oh boy. Oh man.
Degrassi's picking when it comes to video games. He'll tell you that.
They should put GTA 4 on the Switch.
Right.
The Metal Gear Solid doing that, a collection.
Yeah, not surprised. I mean, that should have been announced the last Direct.
Yeah.
No.
The Mario Wonder looks really good. Looks like there's a lot of new stuff in the game. Good. They added a lot of new stuff, like new power-ups. Apparently, you can move a pipe now.
Yeah, it's like I guess like the take is it's supposed to be like Alice in Wonderland. He said I'm all over the Mario games. Oh,
or you could be Daisy now. You could be Daisy.
Daisy. Apparently, there's 10 unlockable characters, which I was thinking that means Wario and Waluigi are going to be in it. Just like unlockable characters, which would be pretty cool.
I'm surprised. I like the 2D game Mario, but I'm surprised they would not do Odyssey 2.
I think from what I heard, I don't.
Prime?
Yeah, Metroid Prime. That's another thing too. Metroid Prime 4. Yeah, like people have to understand, right? This is retro games. Retro games are notorious for very long developments. Like they are basically.
Yeah.
I want to say like they're Nintendo's Naughty Dog or Santa Monica, in the sense that they're more Western focused, and so they're like more about the visuals and the details and all of that stuff and game design. Like their game design is very complex to the point where they get games canceled frequently.
So
right, that's like one of the big problems. I don't think it's canceled. I think because again they were the ones who made the original Metroid Prime, the whole trilogy, that they wanted it to be more innovative than that trilogy, right? Like they want it to be a step up, right?
I mean,
this is like Red Dead 2 compared to.
You think they could release it on if they make the next Switch, like the Switch 2?
Yeah, that's the one thing everybody keeps saying. Like, it might release on the next Switch. I think that's possible at this rate.
What, Mario?
No, Metroid Prime 4.
Metroid Prime 4. No.
I think I'll say this. Let me check. All right, Blue.
The way it's going, I think it's this game's not coming out until at least late 2024, early 2025.
Okay, I'm gonna say this. If they announce the next console, I think the next Mario 3D game will be the launch title.
Yeah,
I don't think it'll be Zelda.
Well, no, hold on. I don't actually think it will be a 3D Mario game, and the reason why I say this is because there's that studio is allegedly making a Donkey Kong game.
Oh, it's even better.
I think that will come to the Switch. Like, I don't think it'll come to the Switch 2, but I think what will probably and most definitely be a launch game is Mario Kart 9. I think at this rate, that has to be a launch game for the next Switch.
Was the Switch the first game, not first console, not for first launch console, not to have Mario as a launch title? Or
the Switch. I don't think did the Wii launch with the Mario game? I don't know. I don't even think the game. Well, the Wii U did. I don't think this is the Switch was the first one, because I'm pretty sure GameCube, Mario's Sunshine came like a couple months after.
Usually they do, right? They usually do launch with Mario.
Let me see.
Nintendo, Super NES, and 64 all launched with Mario.
Yeah, those ones definitely did.
The GameCube. I
guess they usually launch with a massive big game, right? The last was Breath of the Wild. They have to, yeah.
Any console.
The Wii U really didn't, because that Super Mario Bros. Game, I have it. I think it's the worst one.
What about the Call of Duty game that was on the Wii U? It should come to the Switch.
Which one?
That was.
Did they have a Call of Duty game on the Wii U? I don't even remember. Now I have to look.
Did they try?
I know that was legit. Didn't Daniel Craig had a Wii U game on the? Like
you mean the Bond games? Yes.
Yeah,
he
did.
Yeah. Well, like one James Bond movie, his like a tie-in video game. James Bond.
There was Call of Duty Ghost and Black Ops 2 were on Wii U.
The Wii U.
How is that? That should be on the Switch. How is that not possible?
Well, they if that Microsoft deals go through, which at this rate, who really knows?
So if they ever put Call of Duty Warzone and Call of Duty on the Switch, that's going to explode. There's no.
Yeah, I think the first thing they should do is probably put Call of Duty Warzone.
Yeah, Warzone. Yeah, they're already making a Warzone mobile. They should put that on the Switch. Why not? That's like a mobile.
Yeah, that's like a no-brainer. Yeah,
that's easy to put. It's a mobile game. It's literally the exact same thing as the console. Just put it on the Switch.
Yeah, I don't understand. Activision's weird. I mean, Activision put Overwatch.
They want to put the console version on the Switch. No, you're making a mobile version of Warzone. Put it on the Switch.
Well, I also think too that the Call of Duty. The Switch has a lot of shooters. They don't have a lot of modern shooters. They're more like boomer shooters, like Doom and Wolfenstein. So yeah, I kind of wish that came to the Switch, like a unique Call of Duty experience. Maybe not like one that I don't want Modern Warfare 2, the newest one.
Oh hell no, that's gonna explode on the Switch.
Yeah, that would kill the Switch.
Well, I haven't played a Call of Duty
you have
game in a long time.
You will have a lot of heating issues and then and stuff.
I haven't played a Call of Duty in a long time.
Same. I wanted to play the new reboot of Modern Warfare.
Me too.
It keeps going on sale.
Actually, Modern Warfare was actually like my favorite series of the Call of Duty.
Actually. I remember in middle school, people were obsessed with Call of Duty. Now, like, it's barely talked about.
Because it's the same formula.
It's the same.
Yeah, exactly.
People don't talk about it, but it sells a lot.
Yeah, they recycle the same stuff. That's the reason.
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
It does sell a lot. But I like what else is there? Detective Pikachu. I don't know. Like, it's so weird hearing him talk in that trailer. They should have paid Ryan Reynolds to do the voice.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, the voice. Yeah, I forgot about that game. That was another game that was rumored in. It turned out to be true. They didn't show gameplay though, and it comes out October 6th or 8th or something.
Yeah, no gameplay.
Yeah, just like all cutscenes. It's weird.
They're making Detective Pikachu 2 movie, right? I think
Netflix is no,
not Netflix.
It's Warner Brothers.
Oh yeah, the Ryan Reynolds sequel to the movie. Yeah,
Netflix is doing a live action poorly Pokemon series.
Yeah,
I wonder though if I wouldn't be surprised if that goes through. I don't think it's gonna happen.
That's gonna be dog shit.
I'm telling you, I don't have faith in that.
I didn't mind the first one though.
If the director of Assassin's Creed left with Netflix, he left of the Netflix show. Why would they make a Pokemon TV show for Netflix? It's no point.
Because I think the Pokemon company is weird. They have like a good relationship with Netflix because they're putting out a lot of original
the seasons, the original stuff. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I don't know if that's gonna happen. This is what I think, right? Because Nintendo still owns a part of the Pokemon company.
They do,
and I feel like they would probably want to move their projects to Universal because then they could just do everything under Universal, right?
Yeah, put on Paramount. Yeah, put on Paramount Plus.
Right. Well, Peacock or whatever you want to do.
Paramount,
or they could sell it off to somebody else, but yeah, it would be Peacock, right?
Also, they're also making a sequel to Detective Pikachu 2.
That series, the Pokemon series, is older than both Blind and George, I think.
No. I think. Wait, I think
it's older than Blind. I know that.
When did Pokemon come out? 97?
96, 97, around there. 96?
Okay, so
or 95.
Pokemon are the same age.
So it's older than Blinded.
Yeah, definitely.
Look it up.
I'm 2000, so yeah.
Pokemon was created in 96. Let me see what month.
When it appeared in US TV, because obviously when you have to translate from
translated, then it became very popular, and then it just became a phenomenon.
Yeah, now it's still
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Okay, so Pokemon is just several months older than me.
Okay,
but I'm a year older than the animated series.
Oh yeah, okay. I remember like, I'll tell you this. I was in elementary school, like grade 6, 5 or 6 or whatever, and just all of a sudden people had this Game Boy and everybody was talking about this game called Pokemon. It was like the phenomenon. Then I got a Game Boy.
Now everybody love it. Like it's a classic. And now
it's so funny, man. Oh man.
Like, because there was fads, right? There was fads when we went to school.
Right.
Hogs.
I used to hate Pokemon as a kid. The only reason why I like Pokemon is because I played the game. I actually like the game more than the TV show.
Okay, I admit, like I played the game and watched the show. I actually collected the cards. I had a Charizard back in the day, when it was like the rarest card. I didn't get it back.
That was very rare.
And it's probably worth a lot. Apparently now, if I still had the cards, it's worth a lot of money.
Charizard, that would be worth a lot of money.
Yu-Gi-Oh used to be the shit.
Yeah,
I still have Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I still.
Oh man!
But back in the day, right? You know, Pokemon cards, they're blue, right? On the back, they're blue, right?
Mm-hmm.
There used to be fake ones.
I remember.
Right, purple. You know Logan Paul? I think it was Logan Paul last year. He was a Pokemon card collector. I think he accidentally bought fake Pokemon.
He bought a fake one, right?
Yeah, for like what?
Yeah.
For like
2 million?
Wow.
2 million?
Yeah, 2 to 10 million, stuff like that. Yeah.
I mean, hey, he still make that money back easily. All those endorsements that we got.
Sadly, yeah.
He got
Sadly.
with
I don't know.
MMA. You WWE.
Yeah, but him and his brother are losers now. His brother finally lost a boxing match. He's a loser.
My God, his brother is a dumbass.
Man.
Logan is like he's very chill. He's like, oh yeah, whatever. Oh,
he's still doing some shady stuff though.
His stuff. Yeah.
Look
up Coffeezilla and Logan Paul.
What did Chloe Bennett see in Logan Paul?
I have no fucking clue, man. I have no clue.
Or her career has gone off into
she's doing a TV show.
Like her Powerpuff Girls show is
that's canceled. Yeah,
it's been gone for like 3 years.
Because they shot it, they completed it, then it was so bad they had to rewrite it and reshoot everything. Pilot episode,
yeah, it was terrible.
Yeah, and then eventually CW got bought, right? So then they just scrapped it.
Yeah, scrapped it. It's like the owner was like,
you see the stuff, like you saw the stuff like a leaked script or whatever, where we're talking about. Like, what the hell? This is high school.
Could you imagine if like they said, you know what, let's do it on Max. Let's put it on Max.
Man, at this point, people are waiting for a Ben 10 live action movie. I've been seeing that all day on Twitter.
Yeah,
for the last 3 years.
Ben 10 is the one I'm waiting for.
Which one?
Ben 10. Ben 10. Yes, that was. Yeah, I used to watch that as a kid so much, man.
You know what? I know. The Netflix. Netflix is the one company that's willing to take a chance on anime to be live action. You know what? I was just thinking, Anthony. The one thing that has always bothered me about Ben 10 is that Ben 10 should have been in the DC universe. I've always felt he should have been in the because there's a character in DC named Dial Hero, which is exactly like Ben 10. They should just replace that guy and put Ben 10.
I have never watched a Ben 10 show until a couple of years ago. My nephew is like younger. He's like. Right. Okay, so I was into 10. I was like, oh, this looks interesting. Let me it's like interesting show. The concept is great. It was made by Wayne McDuffie. God rest his soul.
Right.
Good guy. Man, he would have. Man, damn. I wish he would have been alive.
I wish he was alive too. That guy would have done.
Ooh, he would have done good projects right now. He would be. If they ever made a Static Shock movie, which Michael Jordan was gonna do, but that eventually dead in the water.
He should have been. You're right. He should have been completely involved in that.
He would be involved with that. If they ever make the live action Static Shock movie, it better say thank you. It better say thank you to Dwayne McDuffie.
Can you imagine a live action Dragon Ball? And a real good live action Dragon Ball.
Oh no, we don't talk about. You talking about the one that Fox produced.
No, for Fox is terrible. That Fox one was horrible. But if you think about like,
we don't talk about Evolution.
No, Evolution. But I'm just like picturing a live action Dragon Ball Z movie. You know that kind of battle you saw in the Flash. You see all these the Flash battle. A Dragon Ball Z battle would be like 10 times that.
I hope.
Actually, I will get the guy. I saw a couple years ago that the people with the guy from the director of Shang-Chi. I could see it because he's
Anthony, they got a deep power to Dragon Ball Z characters because if you watch Dragon Ball Z, right? They power up. Goku's turned Super Saiyan 3 for the first time in front of Babidi. The ground was shaking. Buildings were like cracking.
I don't know if they should do any anime adaptation until they actually make a good one.
No, just don't.
Yeah, or just don't.
There's a reason why Pokemon movies are never live action.
I mean,
but not even that. Like how many ones did we get already that just look bad? Like they did Cowboy Bebop, that looked like crap.
That got canceled after the first season.
Yeah, and now they're doing One Piece, and I gotta be honest, that doesn't look good.
Well, you're breaking RJ's heart.
I know RJ likes it, but I was like, oh man. I looked at that and I'm like, I'm not even a fan of One Piece, and I'm looking at this like, is this even the same thing? Like the guy doesn't look like the character.
Oh my!
His powers look weird. I don't like
One Piece was like one of those shows that like felt like it was just gonna go on forever and ever and ever.
Oh, it is. It is, George. What do you mean?
It's just like it's
how many
like
episodes that show has?
At a certain point, I used to love One Piece as a kid. At a certain point, I dipped out because I was like, I have no idea what the hell's happening anymore.
I don't even know. I can't even get into that show because how many episodes are there? Good lord.
Hey,
let's see.
Hey, soap operas have been around for like ever and ever. So why not
anime? What show has? I just found the number. Do you want to guess how many episodes there are of One Piece? This is insane. Just guess.
Yo, can we talk about the fact that like when One Piece used to have the dub on 4Kids or Toonami, Brock from Pokemon was narrating and talking about execution.
Maybe Brock,
and then they had the rap. Dude, they had that weird rap. Like,
but just guess how many episodes there are. Just throw out a number.
How was Brock able to see Pokemon?
Someone throw out a number, please.
Listen, the voice actor the original voice actor for Brock used to be a voice actor in like a lot of 4Kids like dub anime. Like he was the voice of Kaiba in Yu-Gi-Oh.
Right.
I think the original Ash Ketchum voice actor was a female.
Yeah, she was.
It wasn't 2000. It was 1000.
I hated when they chose
Mark Zuckerberg wanted to fight Elon Musk. I just saw that on
Twitter. I have a bone to pick with Elon Musk.
They should fight. I want to see that, but no referee.
Why does Elon Musk need a subscribe button on his Twitter account?
Because he's crazy. We all know he's
a fucking billionaire. Why does he need a subscribe button?
Him and Mark Zuckerberg, they're both crazy, man.
Oh, dude. Yeah, the ego of fucking money. That's what it is.
Mark Zuckerberg have to get like.
Oh, he does. 100%.
Let's be honest. A lot of these big tech guys, like they got big egos, but they got small down there.
Oh yeah.
Especially Elon Musk.
It's so strange.
Elongated trust.
Elon Musk is such a big ego. He's such a big ego. He needs a subscribe button on his Twitter account. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm not subscribing to Elon Musk. This guy's a freaking billionaire. Why would
some people are that egotistic to have like subscribe things. Like
Elon Musk wants to be like Dave Chappelle. He wants to be funny like Dave Chappelle. Quote unquote.
He will never be funny.
I know.
Like, you know that scooper Ember, like she's got a subscribe button. I'm like, why do you subscribe?
But hasn't Ember been proven false?
Yes, and then they lose their minds when they get like called out.
Oh yeah, they were definitely false on a lot of stuff. They claimed that Nintendo was going to announce a new Switch console soon. That was all bull crap. They said this year we're going to get a new Switch console. Yeah, right.
Not at 10 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah. No,
if they would announce the Switch 2, this announcement, that shit would be the number one trending thing all day.
Yeah, it would be.
What would be for the next 24 hours?
It was trending. Switch 2 was kind of trending on my.
It was trending.
It always trends.
When those leaks, rumors and leaks, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like, man, if it happens, it happens. We'll see. Nintendo, you better do a Switch 2. Come on, bro. You later. You know you're gonna sell 100 million copies in the first day.
Oh yeah, it was hard to get on my Switch. I'll tell you that. Like,
it took me like at least 3 or 4 months.
Mm-hmm.
It's impossible. And the scappers is gonna. Same with the PS5. If a Switch 2 happens, it's gonna do the same thing as the PS5. And
I hope not.
The scappers, people's gonna buy. It's gonna be like $800, $900, $1,000.
Oh
like,
man!
Damn.
No! I can't accept that, man.
You know it's gonna happen. It happened with the PlayStation and the Xbox. Is gonna happen.
The moment they announce a Switch 2, I'm not even gonna do what I did with the PS5. I'm just gonna buy it immediately.
Yeah.
Go pre-order it. That's how much of a crazy fanboy I am. Okay.
You have a better chance. You have a better chance going to the store and pre-ordering it than on the website.
Now you can get it. You can if you follow the right people, you can get it very easily.
I know you're talking about for us Canadians buying it. I know.
Yeah, that guy saved my life, bro. Yeah. Personally.
That's how I got my PS5 and Xbox Series X. Yep. Yeah, me blind and follow this guy in Canada who has updates on everything where you could get this video game console, these video games
and he updates it in real time because I think he actually works behind the scenes. So he actually knows like how many are in stock and things like that. Yeah, it's super useful, man.
Yes.
More people. There's got to be more people like that. Because it's so freaking useful, man. Like, because I just buy everything online. Like I don't even like going to a store and buying stuff unless it's like.
I swear, in my area there was like 5 GameStops at one point, and like and not even like in 5 miles apart. Not even 5 miles apart, there was like 5 GameStops.
Now they're all mine. The one that was near me is gone, disappeared.
Really? I only know one. I only have one GameStop near me.
A lot of GameStops on Staten Island have closed in the last few years.
Now Toys R Us apparently the one near me doesn't sell video games anymore.
Oh really? What? Seriously?
Yeah.
Wow.
And Toys R Us video game selection wasn't exactly the best anyway.
Yeah, it wasn't the best anyway, but I'm just surprised because it used to always just be synonymous. Like,
wow. Oh yeah, it was. Yeah, but they don't sell the one by me doesn't sell video games anymore.
They don't have Toys R Us in the States, right? It's only here in Canada, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, I don't even.
What? I thought they were making a comeback in the States. Weren't they planning to make a comeback?
Yeah, I think they were trying to. I don't know what happened.
No.
Yeah, so you gotta go to Walmart or GameStop.
Even Walmart is looking bad. One time I went there, I was like,
I love Walmart, but yikes.
They're right. You know, this physical copies, they're not going to exist anymore very soon. The next generation, I think it's all going to be digital. It's going to be like Steam.
Oh, you're breaking Degrassi's heart over what I say now.
No, seriously, it's gone to that point now. I mean, like we have Alan Wake 2. That game's not getting a physical copy release, which is mind-blowing. They just put out the remaster.
I can't get a physical release for the PS5 anyway because it's digital only. I bought the digital edition because it's cheaper too.
Well, I have a Series S, so I can't buy any physical Xbox games.
Oh yeah, that's digital, right? The Series S.
Yeah, I might actually. With the Switch, I do. There's a couple of games I have that were digital, but I'm like, actually considering. I'm like, maybe might as well just switch to digital.
To be honest with you, I only have one game that's disc for the Xbox Series X. All my other games are from Game Pass.
Right. Yeah. Mine were like that. I mean, I bought like some older games digitally, but yeah, it's at this rate. I mean, there's no point in fighting it. My only concern is, the price going to go down?
Yeah.
I mean, I said I don't really care too much about price, but I think it's fair that the price will go down because that's the reason why, quote unquote, it's so expensive, or games are so expensive, right?
Yep. Well,
but I don't think that's the case.
I'm gonna end it here, guys. Thank you all for coming on. We're gonna do some plugs, some promoting. Blinded, if you have anything upcoming,
you already know I don't really have much going on. I'm kind of busy. I only stopped by just because I promised you. So.
Yeah. I remember Degrassi told me you were getting Diablo 4. I played the demo for Diablo 4. I liked it. I planned to get the game, but I played 3. But
right.
Anthony, I know you don't stream or anything, but you could promote your Twitter wherever they could find you if he's there. And George, go ahead and promote yourself. I gotta take a little break. I gotta go to the restroom. So go ahead, George. Promote yourself.
Okay, you can find me at the George. Last night I did a stream talking about the Flash and other stuff. Blinded, Blue Jay, Aaron, and DL were on. And even though it was over 3 hours long, it was a fun conversation. So you can check me out, the George. And I plan on reviewing the Indiana Jones movies for the next couple weeks leading up to Dial of Destiny. So you can check me out at the George.
Oh, what? Oh, yeah, Aaron left, right?
Yeah, Aaron's still at the bathroom.
Oh, man. How are we going to...
I guess, we wait until he's...
The awkward last couple of minutes before the show. Everybody gets to hear. Oh, man. Even Anthony, he's gone. He left.
I don't know where Anthony is.
Oh, man. Now we got to just...
All right. Okay, looks like it's done. Thank you. Thank you all. Remember, like, share, subscribe, and comment below. But yeah, thank you all. Thank you for joining me. Take care, Degrassi. I hope you enjoyed Diablo 4. AWO, Aaron Ware, and his guests are out. Take care, guys.
Peace.
Peace.